Hey, my name's James Nicholson. Welcome to this channel. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about house prices are going crazy, and I'm going to tell you why that is the case, and some information that I've just filmed another video on prior to this that could mean that that will continue, and we didn't expect that at all. So make sure you stick around to get all the information on that. Now, this channel is all about my investment journey and your investment journey, and I want to invite you to join me on that journey together. This year, I'm growing my property portfolio, but not only that, I'm building a portfolio for my two daughters. Georgia's 21. We've already got 2 deals this year, and you can see those on this channel, all the behind the scenes. We bought one at auction. We bought one in Dorking in Surrey in a block that we already own a property. Find out how they went, see what we did, the renovations and everything like that as well. And we're also building a portfolio for my little baby Amelie, who's just 1. So to join us on a journey, you need to take that finger of power, spin it round, guys, and then smash that subscribe button over there. Go on, do it now. I'll wait. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get notified on all my new content. Now, house prices. Now, there has been some data this week, which was just totally unexpected. You see, midsummer, house prices really started slowing down, right? We saw some increases of 0.1%. We saw some people saying it went down by 0.1%. And suddenly, we got another jump of 0.8%. Now, annual growth has been figured out now, and the annual growth of properties on average in the UK is 17%. 17%, which is crazy. The Southwest did really, really well, and they had some 20% plus increases in the Southwest, which is just totally unheard of. So house prices have gone up. Now, what does that mean for us as investors? Well, if you bought prior to that, obviously that's very good, right? It means that you've got some protection in there if the market does shift. And so a lot of people in the comments that I see, you're waiting for a 50% market drop. I don't think that's going to happen, but there could be a market drop, right? I don't disagree that there could be some sort of market drop. No one knows for sure because the data is so behind it, really, really lags. But the fact is that the market has just gone up 17% in 1 year. I mean, that's hundreds of thousands of pounds for me on my portfolio. So that means that I've got that protection in there. Now, often when there is a crash, you do get some huge growth before, and the crash just wipes out that growth and puts you back to where you were. And so depending on when you invest, that really depends on what outcome that will have for you in the market. But some people are sitting there waiting, and they're just sitting there waiting to time the market, thinking that the market will drop, and that's when I'm going to purchase my incredible deal and property. Problem is, if you wait for the market to drop, say it drops 20% on a 100 grand house, that's 80 grand you'll now pay. The interest rates at that point will be significantly higher than they are today, and your monthly payment on an 80 grand house could be more than it is on a 100 grand house today. And so what you should do with property is just buy and hold. I know lots of YouTube channels, they're talking about buying, renovating and flipping properties. I just don't think that strategy is the smartest, in my opinion. I think you should be buying properties and holding them, because over a 10-year period, on average, they normally double. Now, that's important to caveat with, you've got to pick the right area. So there are areas that haven't gone up much since the last crash in 2008. And you can find all that data out online. You can look at Zoopla, for example, to see what the house price was in 2008 and see, has it moved much? And if that area has seen some appreciation, then that could be a good place to invest. We're investing in Doncaster up north at the moment, and the reason for that is Doncaster has just been declared a city. There's lots of big projects going on there, and the city is really coming together now, and house prices have been on a little bit of a charge in the last few months since that city status was achieved. And so that means that investing in that sort of area, I just don't think that we massively have to worry about a crash, because the prices are so cheap anyway. Mostly as well, one thing that you must really understand is when you make money in property investing is actually when you buy, right? When you buy a property, that's when you make the money. So the house we bought in Doncaster, we bought for 60 grand, renovated it for 12, got it revalued for 100 grand about 8 weeks later. That meant that we've created equity in that property of £25,000, right? So we put a mortgage on it of 75. We owe the bank 75, but the house is worth 100. So we've got that 25% buffer in there. So if the market goes down, it doesn't really matter to us, because that's just what it would have been if we didn't buy it below market value anyway. And so that's still a good deal, and eventually it will come back in that 10-year cycle. And so I'd love to know what you think. Do you think prices are still going to continue to rise? And this is why I told you to stay to the end. This is why I think things suddenly might change on this. Now, I was expecting a flat market for 2023, 22, 23, towards the end of it, to be a totally flat market. However, Liz Truss this week on Friday is announcing a mini budget. And at the mini budget, she's talking about freezing stamp duty or reducing the stamp duty. Now, that is what got the market moving during the pandemic, the stamp duty holiday. It really meant that people rushed into the market for a period of time because they wanted to get a good deal. Could we see that again? Well, a lot of the experts are saying yes, because stamp duty is a significant portion of the total outgoings that you have to pay towards purchasing a property. The government want to keep the property market moving. They're not so concerned about prices going up. They don't want them to go down for sure. But the reason they aren't too worried about them going up is they want just the transactions to happen. The reason for that is they will keep estate agents busy, they'll keep solicitors busy, they'll keep builders busy, and they earn VAT off those people. It'll be a crisis if all of those industries suddenly ground to a halt because we see a declining market. So what I think is going to happen is prices are going to start going up again once this stamp duty, whatever it is, holiday reduction, I don't know till Friday, you don't know either, but whatever that is that happens, that is definitely a positive thing for house prices. It's a positive thing for estate agents. They're surely going to get more transactions off the back of that. But what do you think? House prices. It's a very interesting conversation. It's probably one of the most commented things on this channel, telling me prices are going to go down 50%, prices are going to go up 20%. What do you think? Comment below and let me know. There's no right or wrong answer. Be nice to each other in the comments, but do let me know. And let me invite you as well. We're going to be running a live event very, very soon in London. And I've put a link in the description. If you put your email address in there, then you'll be on the VIP list to get notified about tickets as soon as they go on. And you'll get a free ticket straight away. So do click on that link. Do get yourself registered, because I'd love to meet you guys and help you grow your property business. Do just check out all the other videos on the channel, including this one right here.